Are you not very good at Valorant? Maybe you don't quite have the maps down yet. Or maybe the economy system is just too confusing for you. Maybe you're pulling your own weight but just can't seem to win matches consistently. All the character classes are just so hard to keep track of, you just don't know which gun is best. There are so many different videos telling you to buy a Vandal, or a Phantom, or an Operator. Well, today is your lucky day, my friend. Today we say fuck your character classes. You will never have to worry about that stupid econ system again. You'll buy the best guns every round, kill people left and right, and to top it off, you will provide endless expensive guns for your teammates, turning half buys into full sends. Today I'm going to show you how to be useful in every match you ever play. I'm going to teach you how to play. Playing the banker is incredibly simple. So simple, in fact, that I have boiled down the guide to one single PNG. So allow me to explain what you are seeing from top to bottom. Check the comments if you want to have the PNG for yourself. First off, the shop. Which gun is best? Is it the Vandal for those one-tap headshots? Maybe the Phantom for some faster time to kill in mid-range fights? Well, if those were either of your answers, wrong. You're wrong. Those guns are for fucking losers. These are all the guns you will ever need, baby. Let me explain. Alright? Guns like the Vandal, the Phantom, the Operator, the Odin, they all cost a lot of creds to buy. And expensive guns make daddy very sad. Often, those Twitch clips and high price tags will draw players in with the promise of big payouts. If it costs so much, it has to be good, right? But most of the time, if you have a bad round, you'll just spend 4k plus and lose it all because the enemy got off an absurdly lucky running Vandal headshot, and that never feels good. Introducing, see up there? Affordable guns. Each of these babies are good guns in their own right. A Marshall is a one-shot headshot with pretty decently fast fire rate. I'm sure you've seen the Marshall-only guy that always has his clips show up in your recommended. And while the Stinger can be a bit lacking for damage and clip size, its running accuracy is absurdly good. And at close ranges, the Bucky can absolutely put people down. If you plan on swinging a short corner with either of these babies, you don't have to be crazy accurate to murder people in the first place. What about the Bulldog and Ares? Aren't those guns pretty weak? Shut your goddamn mouth right now. The Ares was an alright gun before, and they just buffed the shit out of it. I have match MVP'd so many games using nothing but the Ares since its update. And the Bulldog? It's a fairly underrated gun, albeit a bit on the pricey side for Papa. But let's say you're sitting on mad loot, 8k creds in the bank, and your whole team already has good guns and full armor. Why not splurge a little, huh? And treat yourself. Obviously, you could treat yourself to a Vandal, but if you buy the Bulldog instead and know how to use the Bulldog, that's like 1,000 creds just padding up your pockets. Each of these guns are monsters in the right hands, and the Ares right now is straight up busted, especially in lower elo or casual where gunfights usually take a bit longer. Plus, it really isn't that hard to control any of these gun sprays. Just understand that in longer range gunfights, these guns tend to be a little lacking. So if you're playing on a long angle filled map like a center breeze, it might be in your best interest to pick up that Marshall or maybe even pack a Ghost or a Sheriff in case the fight is a little too long range for you to be able to take someone down with your spray. Second on the list, economy. Thanks to the aforementioned guns of choice, economy becomes very simple. Pistol round? Buy nothing. Maybe a shorty if you feel spicy. 2nd through 12th round? Full buy, baby. Full buy every round. You still have a couple hundred credits left after full buying? Treat yourself to a Flashbang or two. As long as you keep buying cheapo guns like this, you can get full shields every single round after pistol round. And even if you keep losing rounds, your bank will swell with all the money you gain. Each time you lose a round in a row, you get more money than the last time. If you lose more than 3 rounds in a row, you are still getting a net gain with an Ares and full shields, even with abilities. And then you don't even have to worry about that net gain in the first place because you saved 900 right off the bat by not buying a pistol. Your gains become even bigger if you survive the round. Pick off a kill or two, or even just get the spike planted before you lose. Economy? Never heard of her. Never let that stupid math bullshit get in your head, King. Your wallet is slipping. Third on the list? Share the love. Do you know what the best part about being able to constantly full buy is, especially when you have money left over? That money adds up. It adds up to the point that when your teammate has a bad round after full buying, maybe the enemy just got a lucky running Vandal headshot on him, and he can't afford a spicy gun. That's when you pop into voice chat and you say, "Hey, idiot! Sell that stupid Spectre and request a real gun, like a man. Treat yourself to some shields while you're at it, baby girl. Daddy's treat." Then he will take that beautiful little Vandal you bought him and ace the round, trust me. And if he doesn't, he's 3k plus creds better off than he would have been after half buying, and you're still going strong. His econ is now better because of you, and all you had to do was think about things less. It just prints money. It just keeps printing money. Who knew being so rich was so easy? Fourth up, agent choice. I'm going to make this very simple for you. Ready? Are you sure you're ready? Flashbang. This simple word elicits a symphony of different feelings depending on who says it and when. But the universal truth is that Flashbang good. Out of all the useful types of utility in Valorant, Flashbangs can make or break any round. A well-timed Flashbang can turn a 1v3 into a 1v1 in the span of a single second. To top it off, a good Flashbang can turn your teammates 1v3 into a 1v1 too. Flashbanging around corners and telling your teammates that you're going to do it before you do it is widely considered the best possible way to support another player on your team besides just straight up reviving them. So, down here at the bottom, I've got a couple choices for you to pick. I'm one of the Valorant players that believes having 5 agents to pick is your best case scenario. As long as Riot doesn't implement bans, you will always be able to pick up a hero you are comfortable with. Your teammates can't insta-lock all 5 of your picks, so you will always have one that you like. I've taken 5 agents, all with flashbangs, and I've set them up into a simple tier list that goes from easy to hard. Starting with easy, I have Phoenix and KO. Both of their flashbangs are very simple and easy to use, but still offer cool tech and tricks for people who want to do some fancy shit. Let's say you're not satisfied just winning your rounds because your character is relatively simple to play, and you want to also style on them. Just search up good KO lineups for his flashbangs and how to do the corner bounce trick with the Phoenix flash. That's all you got to do. Just follow a simple guide from anyone who knows how to do those things, and you're styling on them. It's no longer just, oh, you only pick that character because they have a simple kit. No, that has nothing to do with the simple kit. They're getting styled on because you're better. Never let them tell you otherwise. To top it off, they both have really easy mollies and relatively simple kits that don't take a lot to figure out, as well as abilities that can get them back into a fight if they pick a bad angle. Both of them are solid picks. And then we have the hard agents. These are listed as hard because their kits are a little bit less straightforward and do more to help in a fight than to save you from one. Skye has arguably one of the best flashes in the game, but it is also one of the hardest flashes to use correctly. Steering the bird around can be a huge pain, and it's very easy to screw up, but with a little practice, it becomes motor memory in no time. And while Breach's flashbang, and all the rest of his abilities for that matter, are heavily based on your map knowledge, lineups for your flash, concussion, blast, and ult are integral to being able to play them right, and make sure you're flashing the other team instead of your own. His flashbang goes through a wall, which can mean you usually aren't flashing for yourself unless you do a corner flash, which can make his flash absolutely insane in some circumstances, or completely useless in others. Now, I'm sure you've noticed this. Phantom, you said 5 operators, but there's only 4. I can see you fucking sniffling in your own spit. He said 5 operators, but he only listed 4. You see, that's where I got you. I have deceived you. You want to know why? There was this stupid tiny little baby Yoru in the bottom left corner. Look at him. See him down there? Now I'm sure you're wondering, why is Yoru a dumb little gremlin baby? Well, to put it simply, he's a bad agent. His tools take way too much effort to make work. Some of his abilities are straight up useless in the wrong hands. His fake footstep ability, it takes like 4 to 9 rounds to condition the enemy properly to finally be able to trick them with it. That means you're half an agent for 3 to 8 rounds before you finally start killing people. And chances are your mind trick conditioning will only work for 1 or 2 rounds. and then they will know what bullshit you are pulling and kill you the next time you try it. He takes way too much effort to play it as effectively as the other characters do, and by locking in any of the 4 agents, you are already being more useful for a majority of the fight. But I put him on the list anyway because I needed a 5th Flashbang agent, and Yoru is set to get a pretty sizable rework / buff to make him worth playing, so with time I might add him to one of the 2 tier lists that I set up. And that's it. Make money, win, repeat. Enjoy steamrolling kids, making mad money, being your team's sugar daddy / mommy, all while having access to good utility. Just please practice with your flashbangs a little bit before you pop into a match, and at least take a little bit of time trying to wrangle the spray of the gun. You'll save yourself a lot of heartache when you don't accidentally flash your entire team 17 times in a row and then miss them with your entire 50 bullet clip. Trust me. Now, go make some goddamn money.